Hey everybody, I went to Sephora and I tested around 20 fragrances right here. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it's definitely all around me right now. So I'm going to list them off to you and I'm going to leave them all linked in the description, or at least you can scroll to see which ones I'm talking about. But Invictus by Paco Rabanne was still a sexy bubblegum fragrance. Victory was also a really good one that I enjoyed. Both of them are solid fragrances. I believe, I'm not sure about the longevity with Victory though. I do not know that the longevity for the original Invictus is solid. So if you're looking for a fun, bubblegum, sweet yet fresh scent, give that one a shot. I did try Hermes H24, which is kind of like one of those fragrances that you layer with something else. You know, it's, if you've smelled Molecule 01 and the Juliet has a gun, not a perfume, it's kind of like that. I did smell a bit of like musk and some woody notes in there. So I can't really judge it much as a standalone fragrance. I thought it was kind of all right. It wasn't a scent that I smelt it and I'm like, oh damn, this is a game changer. You know what I mean? Okay, another one that I tried was some Versace. So Versace Dillon Blue, Versace Poron, and Versace Aeros Flame. Not really much of a fan of the Aeros Flame. I prefer the original Aeros because I didn't really smell much mint in the Aeros Flame. And that's my favorite thing about the Versace Aeros. And I know I should probably judge them as standalone fragrances, but of course I couldn't help to compare it because it's a flanker. But I do still like the OG as of now. Also, another thing to note is I know I tested these on strips and it's better to do it on skin, but I didn't have just like 20 random pieces or places of skin that I could just spray and then also like keep testing. Like I didn't want to be that person at Sephora like spraying it on my leg. You know, I might get kicked out. Like that'd be some weird shit. Okay, what was I talking about? I already did Invictus. The Versaces, oh yeah, if you're somebody that doesn't really care about growing a collection and you just want one solid fragrance for literally everything, and you want it more on the masculine side, Versace Dillon Blue is a great one to start with and end with because it will cover all your bases. It's just a nice fragrance that you can wear to anything. So go smell that one if you want to try it. Blue Electric by YSL wasn't there, which I was really sad about, and Phantom wasn't there, which I was also really sad about. So I didn't get to try those. Versace Pour Homme though was a fresh, clean fragrance. It was kind of nice, but the scent went away pretty quickly. So it's just one of those fragrances that I feel if I ever had it in my collection, I would just spray on real quick when I'm about to do an errand and then come back. It's nothing that I would expect to last all day. It's just something that will leave you feeling fresh and clean, not so much sexy, but you don't always have to be sexy. You know, it's cool to just also smell nice and fresh. Okay, other ones that I tested were, I did test Acqua di Gio Profumo because I smelled Profundo as well, and I still prefer Profumo, honestly. And if you're someone that doesn't like Versace Dillon Blue, but you want something in the same, like, that will cover the same basis, I think you'll like Acqua di Gio Profumo. That one is a little bit more pricey than Dillon Blue, but I mean, it's a huge compliment getter. It's really, really nice, decent fragrance. Okay, I tried Armani Code. I believe it was the masculine one. It was a cylinder blue bottle, and it was a solid fragrance. Do I know exactly what it smelled like if I were to think about it right now? No, but I know that when I smelled it, I was like, oh yeah, this is good. This is really nice. This is really nice. Okay, my favorite feminine fragrance that I tried there was Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. That one was really, really sexy to me. Immediately from the opening, I was taken with it. Even when I continued to smell it over the past couple hours, I was just like, oh God, this thing is really, really sexy. It's a sweeter fragrance in my opinion. However, I do think it has the freshness and brightness to be worn as a signature scent year round. But I would say maybe refrain from that one on a really hot summer day. You know, on a summer night, go for it. Even a summer evening, you can totally wear it. But that one, to me, is a head turner. If I smelt that on a girl, I'd be like, oh my God, who are you? Love that scent. One that I didn't like more on the feminine side was Miss Dior. Or the thing is, you know what? I liked it, but it was forgettable. It was a nice but forgettable scent. Same with Libre by YSL. I liked it more than Miss Dior. I enjoyed smelling it, but can I tell you right now what made me like it? No, it just kind of smelled like a typical perfume. Okay, I can't even get into the notes. I'm just like, yes, I smell Libre. Do I know what it smells like? No. Okay, now I also tried, one that surprised me was Montblanc Legend Spirit. I liked it better than Explorer. I did try Explorer. But Legend Spirit is a simple, clean, deodorant-like fragrance. And I know that it's nothing complex, but when I smelled that, immediately, I'm just gonna grab a random one right here. I was like, damn, I would love to smell this on somebody. Like if I gave somebody a hug and they were wearing that fragrance, or they passed by me, or we were having lunch together, I'd be like, damn, that smells really, really nice. It smells like you take care of yourself. And it was sexy to me. Is that something I would rock? I mean, yeah, sure, I would give that one a shot. I would give that a shot, definitely. And I believe it's affordable as well. The clerk said it was under 40. I would have to check. I'm gonna double check for you all. Like I said, I'll leave everything in the description. But I enjoyed that fragrance a lot. Montblanc Legend Spirit was a standout out of the masculine fragrances that I tried, that I feel is totally wearable and that anybody can rock. So such an easy to reach, easy dumb reach fragrance per se. I liked it better than Explorer. Yes, okay, I mentioned that. Did I say the Acqua di Gios already? That I prefer Profumo over Profundo? Yes, I did. I believe I said that. And I mentioned the Versaces. Oh, the Dior that I tried was Dior Fahrenheit. And that one doesn't have your typical, what's it called? It doesn't have your typical fresh, clean DNA. I found it to be more of a deep, richer, polarizing scent. Was I a fan of it? Not so much. It's definitely something that I feel like takes a certain kind of confidence to rock. I think if you're somebody that enjoys scents like Dior Addict, you'll like Dior Fahrenheit as well. I also tried Dolce & Gabbana K, and that one was okay. That one was okay to me. Did I like it? Yes, but I smelled K, YEDP by YSL, and Invictus by Paco Rabanne, and I kind of feel like K had little elements of both those fragrances in it, because it didn't smell like anything really special with the K by Dolce & Gabbana, but it was definitely something that I know if you wear it, you will get compliments on it, you know. But I would say if I had to pick between, instead of getting K, I would rather get YEDP personally. And I know that YEDP lasts longer. The K one, I don't really smell it that much on the test strip anymore. So the performance, I guess it's something that you would have to overspray. Invictus by Paco Rabanne, if you know it, you already understand that thing will easily last over 8 hours. It's a long-lasting fragrance, and it can give people some headaches. So easy on the sprayer there. Okay, there now. I'm trying to think. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. You see that? Do you see the finger going up like that? Nerd. I love it. Okay. Coffee Break. Coffee Break by Maison Margiela was a fragrance that did smell like coffee, but smelled more like you being in a coffee shop and the ambiance of smelling the coffee around you, and they're like roasting the coffee beans, and you're sitting at the table and you have like a warm cup in front of you. That was more of the vibe I got versus just straight up coffee kind of scent. Okay, another one by Maison Margiela I tried was Bubble Bath. See, now you could tell that I don't like write these out or not reading anything, because you could see me thinking on the spot. But Bubble Bath is a nice, fresh, clean fragrance. I do prefer Lazy Sunday Morning to Bubble Bath though. I think that Bubble Bath is a bubbly, fresh, clean fragrance, but I would just prefer to smell the champagne pear scent of Lazy Sunday Morning when I'm doing my errands or just having like a chill day instead of Bubble Bath. Both are relaxing type of scents that will definitely like kind of de-stress you, you know, nothing sexy, nothing fun, but just like, all right, I'm having a good time because I'm present in the moment. Those kind of smells. Another one that I tried from Jo Malone, I tried a couple, was Mer and Tonka, which I wasn't really a fan of, mainly because with the notes like myrrh and frankincense, those are a bit too heavy for me, and it just doesn't really suit the weather that is in Southern California, so I don't really find those scents. They are wearable, but it's not something I would wear because they're a bit, I'm also not really a fan of the frankincense, like I mentioned. And I tried wood sage and sea salt, which was the one I honestly preferred. I liked a little bit of the sea salt vibe. If you want to know what that fragrance smells like, it's literally in the name, so I can't describe it any better than what's on the name of that bottle. But it's a fresh clean with a spritz of sea salt on it. Okay, now let me see if there's anything that I'm missing. I mentioned my favorite feminine fragrance there was Flower Bomb. My favorite masculine leaning one, honestly, I am going to say Legend Spirit. I know that kind of sound, that's a little bit weird. It's nothing that it's like a sexy whatever. I do still think Legend Spirit's a compliment getter, but I think I was just surprised at how much I liked it. Like, there's just something about it that I was like, holy shit, this smells really, really good. I want to be around this smell a lot. I wouldn't mind if I was smelling that all around me right now, you know? But no, here it is. It's mixed with all these other fragrances. And did I mention the Tom Fords that I tried? Yeah, I did, right? So I tried Noir Extreme and Ombré Leather. I'm going to mention it in case I didn't, but wear ombre leather if you like leather. I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm not a big fan of leather, but that's the most wearable leather scent I've ever smelled. And Noir Extreme was okay. It was sweet, but I still prefer Spice Bomb Extreme. Anyways, thank you for watching this video and being patient with me as I was thinking out loud and trying to remember these. Again, I'm going to leave everything in the description so you can just look at that if you want to. Have a good one. See ya. Bye.